Last year, my friend Karl Nell, Army representative of the UAP Task Force, who helped spearhead many of the Army's most important tech modernization efforts, wrote an op-ed intended for the Wall Street Journal. The opinion piece was co-authored by a former cabinet member. You heard me right, like presidential cabinet member. The essay expressed a deep frustration at the lack of transparency and civilian oversight with UFO-related programs in government. Again, a cabinet member co-authored this. And lest you think I'm making this up, I'm not the only person aware of this article besides Nell. Senate Intelligence Committee staffer Kirk McConnell, whose politics I don't always agree with, is also fully clued in about this opinion piece. And we also have emails between Karl Nell and the Wall Street Journal about it. It is a fact that this article was written and it was proposed for publication, but the op-ed section refused to publish this article for no apparent reason.
Key wording here, okay, for no apparent reason. God damn, I wonder what it takes to make these people not want to publish something. It makes you want to read it more, am I right?
Serendipitously, I had just met a very friendly vice president at News Corp, which owns the Wall Street Journal. So I offered to help advocate for the publication of this op-ed by getting an introduction to one of the managing editors of the Wall Street Journal's opinion section. This woman was named Lena Bell. She was very nice and earnest, and I have no reason to believe she cares about anything but the truth. We had a great exchange. I even met her in person at the Wall Street Journal headquarters. I told her about my own interest in the subject. I suggested that it would be great if more mainstream credentialed journalists were interested. I even said that she should read UFOs and Nukes by Robert Hastings if she wanted to learn more about the government's history with UFOs. We followed up, but it seemed like she was powerless in helping getting this opinion piece published. There was some undetectable dark matter at play, stopping this opinion piece from getting published.
No joke, no scam at all. It's the aliens. They are stopping the article from coming out. They were sent the article for pre-approval, and the alien was just reading there like, nah, I don't know. Nope. I don't know if this is going to be coming out. I don't want people knowing this stuff about us. So
just think about it. Even if you can't fully verify that there's a hidden UFO program, obviously that's a tall order, shouldn't a former cabinet member saying anything about unidentified flying objects immediately be worthy of publication? Even if you then run a story saying that that former cabinet member is crazy. When I politely expressed my confusion around this, I was told something very telling. Lena told me that a guy named David Spurgle is their de facto advisor on UFOs.
Guys, definitely get your notepad and pen out because new character is unlocked. We're going to be seeing what's going to be coming out about this fella in the near future. So subscribe, notifications on, leave a like, interact with this video in any way. It helps a ton. Big thanks to Jesse Michels for all this quality ass content that we can check out together. Guys, Jesse Michels has been on a spree once again. Jesse Michels and Ross Goldshot had an interview. Highly suggest you check that out. It's so fucking good, okay?
And he says that UFOs are all space trash, light reflections, and temperature inversions. This is almost exactly what past UFO debunkers like Don Menzel would say in the 50s.
First of all, the objects are not unidentified. We know what they are.
Menzel happened to hold extremely high clearances at the NSA, CIA, and Navy. He was also caught destroying astronomical records by fellow astronomer Dorit Hoffleit, as she documents in her biography.
In 1953, Don and Menzel also stopped the astronomers at Harvard to carry out their very famous sky survey where they were monitoring the entire sky. He also had apparently some more later episodes of plate destruction, I've heard.
But I digress. Who is this David Spurgle?
The head of the Simons Foundation, a guy named Dr. David Spurgle. He was tapped to be the chair of the NASA UAP working group.
Yeah, a working group that sort of says, you know, nothing to see here. Like, we'll keep an open mind, but there's probably nothing here, which I find interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have no smoking gun. It just seems quite a curious set of coincidences. And you look at what else Jim Simons was really engaged in, right? He set up the Simons Foundation, which is probably like one of the leading private sector sources of philanthropic funding for fundamental science research. And his, you know, guy running his his private research foundation in fundamental physics gets tapped to run the UAP working group for NASA.
Yeah, Weinstein is on Rogan actively speculating that this is housing a sort of secret physics program involving all the top differential geometers in the US. What do you think, Matthew?
I mean, if such a thing were to exist, that's exactly where it would exist.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe Spergel has nothing to do with UFOs. Maybe the Wall Street Journal genuinely believes the bullshit about EMPs they're promoting. But it's just so weird to me that they've been working on a UFO-related story for months and neglected to mention that a cabinet member was involved in a UFO-related op-ed proposal that they received last year.
So in conclusion, the Manhattan Project 2 is going to be coming out in the next 50 years, guaranteed. If you like this video and subscribe right now, guys. We've been growing real fast, stuff's looking good. Daily uploads. Manhattan Project 2. Is it happening? What do you think? Let me know.
Fucking degenerate.
Coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. My future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. Hey, I'm feeling glad.